Hi guys, thanks for joining my channel. This is Angie from Germany. Aap saab kaise hai? Main theek hu. Namaste, namaskar, namaskaram, namaskara, sat shri akal and vanakkam. So, today we have alien time. Oh no, we have not. We have Praveen Mohan time. Who knows him knows that he has really special thesis. About areas, places who cannot be built from human beings. He said it is not possible, and he explained very well why it is not possible, because he is really good at math. This time today I searched for the Kailasa temple in the Ellora caves, built with alien technology. Who knows? So nobody knows, but I would love to hear his thesis and how he explain what is possible, what is impossible. And I have no own ideas, definitely not, but I have seen nearly the same places. So let us enjoy together what he say.
Guys, this is the world-famous Kailasa temple at Ellora, and let's look objectively into who could have built this amazing structure. By the end of this video, I hope you will agree with me that our history is completely wrong and that this temple was built by a very advanced civilization. What's so special about this temple? This temple was not constructed by adding stone blocks, but an entire mountain was carved to create this temple. This is the only temple in the whole world where a mountain was cut out from the top to create a structure. In all other temples and caves, even in Ellora and rest of the world, the rock was cut from the front and carved as they went along. The whole world has followed a rock cutting technique called cut-in monolith, while Kailasa temple is the only one that has used the exact opposite technique called cut-out monolith. To see why this rock cutting technique is so different, let's take a look at this pillar that's over 100 feet tall.
Not the only place who make this cut-out technique. I know a different place.
When compared to this pillar. Normally, to create such a huge pillar, it would take years of work carving accurately on a huge rock. But this pillar was carved by scooping out all the pieces of mountain around it. You can imagine the amount of rock which has been removed to create this pillar. Historians and archaeologists
to think
are
about
confused
it is
because of
unbelievable.
the sheer amount of rock
How they make it.
that was removed in this temple. Archaeologists confirm that over 400,000 tons of rock had to be scooped out, which would have taken not years but centuries of human labor. Historians have no record of such a monstrous task, and they think that this temple was built in less than 18 years. Let's do a simple math and see if historians could be right. I'm going to assume that people worked every day for 18 years and for 12 hours straight with no breaks at all. I'm going to ignore rainy days, festivals, wartime, and assume that people work like robots ceaselessly. I'm also going to ignore the time taken to create intricate carvings and complex engineering design and planning, and just focus on the removal of rock. If 400,000 tons of rock were removed in 18 years, 22,000 tons of rock had to be removed every year. This means that 60 tons of rock was removed every day, which gives us 5 tons of rock removed every hour. I think we can all agree that it's not even possible today to remove 5 tons of rock from a mountain every hour. Not even with the so-called
Without
advanced
dynamite
machines we
is
have.
not possible.
So if it's not humanly possible, was it done by humans at all? Was this created with the help of extraterrestrial intelligence? Now, forget about creating such an extraordinary structure. Can human beings at least destroy this temple? In fact, Aurangzeb, a Muslim king, employed 1,000 workers to completely demolish this temple. In 1682, he ordered that the temple
Why?
be destroyed so that there would be no trace of it. Records show that 1,000 people worked for 3 years and they could only do a very minimal damage. They could break and disfigure a few statues here and there, but they realized it's just not possible to completely destroy this temple. Aurangzeb finally gave up on this impossible task. Note that this attempted destruction is very similar to another mysterious structure called the Menkaures pyramid in Egypt. Another Muslim ruler wanted all the pyramids to be destroyed and started his work from the Menkaures pyramid. After years of trying, he was only able to make a small dent on the pyramid. He gave up too. Were all these indestructible structures around the world created by extraterrestrials? Is that why human beings are not even able to destroy them? In fact, archaeologists agree that Kailasa temple was created before any other temple in the Ellora cave complex. Could this have been built centuries before human beings started carving other temples nearby? Is this why the architecture, the design, and the size is so much better and bigger than other temples? If it was built by humans, it's logical to expect that the rock cutting techniques and design would become better over time. People would gain more experience and knowledge and make better structures in the future. However, the Kailasa temple is the oldest and the biggest temple carved with engineering perfection. Unlike other temples, the Kailasa is the only temple that's visible from the air. Out of 34 temples, all carved side by side, Kailasa temple stands out and you can see it while flying over it. Is this just a coincidence? Or was it designed for people to see it from the air, like Nazca Lines of Peru? Even on Google Earth, the aerial view of Kailasa temple clearly shows an X mark. This is how it looks from the top, and you can see a circular design that is studded with 4 lines that create this huge X mark. Was this created as a signal for extraterrestrials who can spot the location while flying? Unlike other temples of Ellora, notice how well its rectangular design is oriented with all the 4 directions. Its entrance faces perfectly to the west. Is this another coincidence too? Unlike most other temples of Ellora, this temple has bridges that connect towers, rainwater harvesting systems, drainage systems, hidden underground passages, secret peepholes that can show people walking in, elaborate balconies in different areas, and complex stairways that connect multiple levels. And all of this had to be planned accurately before they started carving the mountain. For example, you cannot carve these 2 structures separately and then decide to build a bridge later. No connecting rocks or external rocks were used at all, and everything was carved perfectly from one mountain. Do you still believe that this was done with chisels, hammers, and pickaxes by people with limited mathematical and architectural knowledge. I hope we can all agree that the Kailasa temple was built by a much advanced civilization, whether it originated in Earth or elsewhere. I'm finding a lot of mysterious places like this, so please do subscribe to my channel. Your opinion is very valuable whether you agree with me or not, so please do leave a comment. Thank you for watching and talk to you soon.
Whether you agree with me or not. So, really fascinating. His point, his thesis, how he explained. So he explained how much rocks, tons of rocks they put out. And he calculated in a good way that happened in 18 years without a break, and that there's no rain and anything else. For sure, it seems completely unbelievable that people can make it. There are so much other places we were thinking people cannot make it. And when we have no ideas and cannot find the right solution and answers for something, then someone else made it. Maybe from this Earth or from other planets. I do not know if this is too easy to say. Definitely not, because it is a thesis, and definitely we make not everything. Something from the past is so much extraordinary. We try to find out, and it's not possible to understand in this way. Like the Nazca lines in Peru, I see some documentaries, and there is a woman doctor who searched her whole lifetime about the Nazca lines. Everyone can see from the satellites from up, and like here, they can see the cross and the whole area, because it is so huge. It's definitely different, but I do not know why aliens need a cross to come there. They do not need a helicopter place. Definitely it's awesome what they made, and definitely it's not a thing that we have to think people make it with a hammer. But in the past was so much we do not know. And there was in some parts so clever, and when the architecture in the past think they want to build a place, it means they know before what they wanted to build, and then they started. The point is, this rock is so hard, this Muslim king, his 1,000 workers, doesn't destroy it, only some parts here there, like Parvin said. So it means this rock is really hard. So that is good. It's like the pyramid, the Ming pyramid, other tried to destroy, and it was not possible because the rock is so hard. But before, they may build rocks in this way and put it all together up, and the pyramid. So they made it before. So why he cannot destroy it when people before make blocks to build it? They have better skills, things, hammer, to do it. They know how to do it. I'm sure the pyramids are not made from aliens, definitely not. And in the same way, not, if you know, Petra in Jordan is a beautiful ancient place. It's not built from the rock from the up. So here it's now, they build it from the up down and put out the stones. In Petra, they make it from there. Here is the rock and they put out the stones from there, outside. Beautiful place, front place, and then they go inside the rock and put everything out and make temple places to live there. Petra was a place thousands of people lived in the past, and they make so much good things in the rock with the water. They have fascinating area. It was green. Now there is no greenery, camels, sand, rocks, but in the past it was beautiful and green because they had water and a water system. Here in the same way. I have not heard one time that someone said that Petra makes from aliens. So I have definitely no idea, but the good thing, when so much people have different meanings, we have so much different kind of thesis. And I'm surely not someone who say, it cannot be happen, why not? So I believe in so much. I believe in God, I believe in gods, I believe in interesting aliens. So I know that we are not live alone here in this world. The Earth is so small and there are so much other planets and we are only one galaxy. So there is so much more and we know so less. So for sure it can be happen, but we have no proof for this. And who knows? It's not on me to say it cannot be or it can be. So I only wanted to see, to tell, okay, it can be not. But in any case, who made it, who built it? It is definitely fascinating and a place I really, really want to see one time. Yeah, definitely, because it's easy to go to India. It's not so easy to go to Jordan, to Petra right now, in my opinion. But no, right now everything is hard because of Corona. So next year's, everything we can do in the next years and enjoy. And that is a place I will definitely see and go there. One of your special places, and you have so much more. So, okay, that was my point of view. That is what I know and I like. Give me more of this. I would love to see more of your special old ancient places, definitely. And come over to my channel, subscribe please, and leave a comment if you want to see more. Take care, stay safe. Bye for now. Yours, Angie.